Hello, what is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King NB, and this is my 31 days of horror movie reviews. And I decided to add another recent film on the list. I decided to watch this movie called Trap, which up until a few seconds ago I thought it was called Trapped with a T at the end. Now I'm finding out it's just called Trap. A 2024 film, like I said, that was written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan. And woof, M. Night Shyamalan. He does not disappoint with being the most mixed, inconsistent director I think I've ever seen, ever. He obviously came out right off the gate. His first couple of movies were fucking perfect, and people were touting him as the next Steven Spielberg. And then he went on the biggest downward spiral, just flop after flop, bullshit after bullshit for almost like a decade. Then he made a comeback, a miraculous comeback, and I said, holy shit, M. Night's back. And even the cabin at the Knock at the Woods, or whatever the hell that was called, the one with Batista, I said, this is still better than bad. You know, it's still pretty good. This movie, I kind of think we fall apart again. This movie, I kind of think we're dipping backwards. We're taking almost a few steps backwards. This is a leap backwards. Because I think the concept is fascinating. The concept of this movie almost works. But the actual plot, if that makes sense, the actual plot of what's going on is dumb as fuck and is so badly written. This script is atrocious. It's terrible. It's god awful. But you have some great acting. You have some interesting, tense moments and scenes that I'm still sort of thinking about and debating on where exactly I come down on this movie. The trailers give away the twist. Like, the twist, instead of waiting until the very end of the movie like he usually does, the twist comes in like the first 5 minutes, where Josh Hartnett plays Cooper. He's a father that's bringing his young daughter to a concert for a singer. It's a singer in the same vein as Taylor Swift, right? Like, she's a young singer that all these fucking girls love and are going crazy for. And so he brings her to this concert. And come to find out while he's at the concert that the police have set up like this operation, this trap at the concert for a serial killer named The Butcher. But the twist, once again, first 5 minutes, it's literally in the trailer, is that the butcher, the killer, is Josh Hartnett himself. So this loving father who's being super nice and super caring to his daughter and seems like a really cool dude is actually a piece of shit killer. And so following a serial killer and actually watching this movie where he's trying to evade the police, he's trying to come up with scenarios and situations to stay away, to stay out of the cops' radar, to do these things, be undetected, and also his daughter doesn't know what's going on. And so I think that's why I said concept-wise, it's fascinating. Concept-wise, following a serial killer and kind of forcing the audience to root for a serial killer, or at least that's how I was taking it, of like, I kind of want this guy to get away. Which is fucked up because they clearly explain that he's killed like 12 people and he currently has a dude locked in a basement, like about to be tortured to death. So he's a horrible, horrible human being, but because Josh Hartnett is such a great actor, he's so good in this role, he's great. He really is. It's been cool to see the comeback of Josh Hartnett just in general. And I think he continues to be great here. And so that was fascinating. That was compelling. I think more of the movie should have been in a better situation, a better scenario about that. The problem when I say that the plot is dumb, the problem when I say that the script is atrocious, is that the whole idea that the police force would set up a trap at a concert with over 6,000 people there, thinking that that's a great way to catch this guy, that they're actually going to be able to find the one person in 6,000 people in the audience to catch the guy, is laughable. It's dumb. But even if it's like, okay, fine, maybe that's over the top, but just go with it. Just go with it. Okay, fine, sure. But I'll say the first hour of the movie, Josh Hartnett is at this concert and he's constantly like going into areas that he's not supposed to go. He's stealing walkies and headphones, and he's staying all of these steps ahead of the cops, making the cops look so dumb, so incompetent. There's so many things that he's doing in order to try to work around them that I know might be making him look smart, but it's so implausible. It's so unbelievable. It's so over the top and silly as all hell. It would be different if this was a comedy. It almost feels like it's one of those things where M. Night doesn't realize that he's unintentionally making a comedy, because these scenes are goofy as all hell. He has a couple moments where maybe these are supposed to be comedic moments. There's this one mother character who's the mother to this other girl that doesn't get along with his daughter, and she constantly goes up to him in like the halls and tries to talk to him and is acting all silly and weird. And those scenes are just super awkward. They are. The one worker that works at the concert, he works the concessions. His whole bond of just spilling his guts and telling Josh Hartnett everything. Telling him that like, oh yeah, the cops are doing this. Oh yeah, we have a safe word that only we're supposed to know, but I'll tell you because you seem like a good guy. Oh yeah, and this and that's going on. I'm like, you are just an idiot. This character, this guy. And it's just so many convenient moments, so many like, well, of course that has to happen in order to get Josh Hartnett to do what he needs to do. Just, I'm telling you, the writing is bad, bad, bad. And then you have the singer, the girl that his daughter and everybody else is there watching, right? The singer character, Lady Rain, I think her name is, she is played by M. Night's daughter. And when she's just on stage and she's performing and singing and doing the whole, like, what she's supposed to do, she was fine. She was good enough. But then there comes a point where she becomes more involved in the story and she has to act. Not as much. I'm trying to be nice. I'm not trying to be an asshole or a dick. I don't think she was capable or prepared to do the acting that had to be done there. It was rough. It was rough. And then the last half of the movie sort of turns into this whole chase and cat and mouse situation that, I mean, I can't say that I found compelling in a way where I was believing all of it, but I was definitely intrigued over how Josh Hartnett's character was going to get out of certain situations, or how he was going to deal with situations that he found himself in, or would he be able to get away? Like, I was definitely interested in those answers. I was interested in how the movie ended. So for that, I will say that this is a decent time waster. For the fact that it kept me interested, I will say, okay, you did that. But M. Night, as a writer, should be better than this. M. Night, as a director, as a suspense type guy, this should have been much better. This should have been way smarter, way more intricate, way more thought out. It's like, there's almost a good movie here. And it's like just somewhat watchable given everything else. Josh Hartnett, let me mention again how he's tremendous. He is. He's great. He's one of the best things about this film. I hope we get to see more of him, whether it's he gets to play another villain role like this, or he just gets to do more leading man stuff. He was tremendous. I'm going to give this movie a Netflix and chill.
Oh, yeah.
And that's me being as positive as I can, given what it probably deserves. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you too saw Trap. What did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you think, what the fuck? Like I did. for a lot of it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.
Swimming in beers, I've been through it all, let me trickle a tear. In case you didn't know, I was living sarcastic. A motherfucking monster, something Jurassic. Had to wrap the whole entire bed in plastic. Smoke bitch gets when she fucking with raptors. Killing and drilling and I'm sipping on the 4-0. Listen by a whole entire motherfucking torso. Oh, what a rush, sniffing some more blow. Let the bitch bleed and I'm making a porno. I'ma keep it going a few times before I pass out. Wake up in the morning, realize I'm black guy.